Our enchanting story commences. Deep within the magnificent and enigmatic waters of the Great Barrier Reef, located in the beautiful state of Australia, there, in a quaint little underwater home, resides a kind-hearted clownfish named Marlin, alongside his lovely wife Coral. Together, they cherish their newly established sanctuary of vibrant and colorful anemone, where they eagerly anticipate raising their precious little family. Coral, with her unending determination, has skillfully laid hundreds of carefully wrapped eggs, and Marlin, overcome with excitement, has fallen head over heels in love with the idea of becoming a proud father. As fate would have it, the future looks bright and sunny, brimming with unbridled hope and endless joy. However, in a split second, fate intervenes. A devastatingly ferocious barracuda emerges from the deep, targeting Marlin and his family. Without hesitation, Marlin dives headfirst into protecting his loved ones. But he is unexpectedly knocked unconscious. When he does awaken, his reality is met with dismay. Coral has vanished, and most of the eggs have been devoured by the savage predator. Only one minuscule egg remains, and with an unwavering grip on it, Marlin solemnly vows that no more tragedy will ever threaten their lives. He names the little fish Nemo to honor the resilience and courage of the fish he has lost. And so, our story unfolds as the brave and tenacious clownfish Marlin perseveres through a harrowing ordeal, risking his life to protect the very thing he cherishes most, a family that will ultimately foster growth, love, and life itself. Over time, Nemo grows into a curious and adventurous young clown. With the passage of time, he becomes more and more fascinating and inquisitive. However, Marlin, scarred by his painful past, develops an overly protective nature. He firmly believes that Nemo should not venture too far, constantly reminding him of the potential dangers lurking in the ocean. Nemo, feeling trapped in their secure environment, longs to explore the vast world beyond their sheltered anemone. Despite their love for one another, their relationship is strained by fear and excessive protectionism. Finally, the big day arrives. It's Nemo's first day of school. The young fish are both excited and nervous as they gather together to prepare for the new adventure. However, Marlin's anxiety prevents him from supporting Nemo as he swims out towards the other youngsters. Fed up with Marlin's inappropriate behavior, Nemo persists and swims towards a nearby boat. Despite all the warnings sent by his protective father, in an unexpected turn of events, the divers capture Nemo and take him away. Left completely disheartened, Marlin watches his beloved son disappear into the distance, unable to do anything about it. This heart-wrenching scenario highlights the difficulty faced by parents when their children turn towards dangerous adventures. It is a sensitive issue that resonates deeply with readers, reminding them of the responsibility and support that we all share in raising our own children. Determined to rescue his beloved son Nemo, Marlin embarks on a breathtaking journey across the vast, mysterious ocean, a world teeming with life, color, and unexpected challenges. From the moment he plunges into the deep blue, the adventure unfolds like a vibrant tapestry, rich with encounters and experiences that will test his courage and resolve. Early on in his quest, Marlin crosses paths with Dory, a charming blue tangfish whose heart is as vast as the ocean itself. However, she carries a quirky burden, a persistent short-term memory loss that often leads to humorous and perplexing situations. Despite her forgetfulness, Dory is unwavering in her desire to assist Marlin, her infectious optimism lighting up the murky waters around them. Initially, Marlin feels exasperated by her absent mindedness, but as their journey progresses, he begins to see Dory's sunny disposition and whimsical nature as a vital source of strength and comfort. Their adventure is anything but straightforward. They soon encounter a trio of sharks, Bruce Anchor, and Chum, who are on a noble quest to live by the mantra, "Fish are friends, not food." This peaceful encounter takes a sharp turn when Bruce catches a whiff of blood, and his predatory instincts kick in, creating a tense atmosphere filled with suspense. In a heart-pounding moment, Marlin and Dory narrowly evade the jaws of danger, their hearts racing as they swim for their lives. Just when they think they've escaped peril, a new threat emerges in the form of a swirling swarm of jellyfish, their translucent bodies gliding through the water like ethereal dancers. In a moment of reckless joy, Marlin and Dory bounce atop the jellyfish, the thrill of the moment exhilarating until the playful escapade turns perilous. As the jellyfish begin to sting, Marlin acts quickly to save Dory, but not without suffering the painful consequences himself. Each encounter along their journey strengthens the bond between Marlin and Dory, weaving a tale of resilience, friendship, and the unbreakable spirit of a father determined to reunite with his son. As the morning sun filters through the window of a bustling dentist office in Sydney, a small fish named Nemo stirs from his slumber. He finds himself confined within the glass walls of a fish tank, surrounded by an eclectic cast of aquatic characters. Among them is Gil, a weathered Moorish idol with scars that tell tales of past adventures and a fervent desire to break free from captivity. Gil, with his vibrant colors and wise demeanor, shares the grim fate that awaits new arrivals in the tank. Each fish is destined to be packaged in a whimsical gift bag for the dentist's niece, Darla, whose reputation precedes her, known for her rough play and accidental fish fatalities. Darla is the stuff of nightmares for the tank's residents. The urgency is palpable if Nemo doesn't hatch an escape plan soon. He could very well become Darla's next pet, doomed to an untimely end. With a flick of his tail, Gil takes Nemo under his wing, guiding him through the intricacies of fish tank life and the art of escape. Together, they brainstorm daring strategies, each idea igniting a spark of courage within Nemo. He learns to think outside the tank, transforming his fear into determination. As they plot their great escape, the camaraderie among the tankfish grows, each one adding their unique perspective to the plan. Meanwhile, deep beneath the waves, Marlin and Dory find themselves in a precarious situation. They have been swallowed whole by a colossal whale, and the darkness of its belly envelops them like a heavy fog. Marlin, overwhelmed by despair, feels hope slipping away. But Dory, ever the optimist, begins to listen intently to the strange sounds resonating around them. She senses a rhythm, a language of sorts, and insists that the whale is not their enemy but a potential ally. Dory's unwavering belief in the whale's intentions sparks a glimmer of hope in Marlin. She encourages him to release his fear and trust in the unknown. With a leap of faith, they let go of their anxiety. And the whale, in a surprising twist, expels them back into the open sea, right into the picturesque Sydney Harbour, their intended destination. As they emerge into the bright sunlight, Marlin experiences a profound shift in perspective. He begins to see Dory not just as a companion, but as a beacon of hope. Through their harrowing journey, he learns that sometimes trusting others and embracing uncertainty can lead to the most unexpected and rewarding outcomes. With renewed faith, Marlin and Dory set off together, ready to face whatever adventures lie ahead, buoyed by the understanding that hope often requires a leap of faith. Inside the bustling dentist's office, a world of anxiety and anticipation unfolds as Nemo and his newfound friends hatch a daring escape plan. The idea: clog the filter to muddy the water, triggering a series of events that would force the dentist to transfer the fish into plastic bags. However, their initial attempts fall flat, and the clock ticks ominously. Just as the dentist prepares to hand Nemo over to the notorious Darla, a wave of panic washes over him. In a moment of sheer desperation, Nemo adopts the classic playing dead act, flipping onto his back and feigning lifelessness to buy precious time. The chaos erupts in the tank as Nemo's companions spring into action, creating a ruckus that distracts Darla, whose eyes are fixed on their next prize. In that moment of turmoil, Nemo's bravery ignites something deep within Gil, the tank's leader. Fueled by newfound courage, Gil decides to risk everything, guiding Nemo toward the drain that serves as their gateway back to the ocean. Journey fraught with uncertainty and hope. Meanwhile, Marlin and Dory are in a race against time, scouring the vast expanse of Sydney Harbor in search of Nemo. Their hearts are heavy with worry when a pelican named Nigel swoops down, offering a glimmer of hope. He carries them swiftly to the dentist's office, but as they arrive, they witness the unthinkable: Nemo is flushed down the drain, disappearing from sight. The crushing realization hits Marlin like a tidal wave. He believes he has lost his son forever. Overwhelmed with sorrow, he turns to Dory, expressing his gratitude for her unwavering support before embarking on the heart-wrenching journey home alone, the weight of despair heavy on his fins. But destiny has its own script. Against all odds, Nemo survives the treacherous plunge and emerges into the open waters of the ocean. In an unexpected twist, he encounters Dory once more. Despite her forgetful nature, she recognizes him instantly, their bond reigniting like the sun breaking through storm clouds. Together, they prepare for the adventures that await, proving that sometimes, even in the depths of despair, hope can resurface in the most unexpected ways. In a vibrant underwater world, filled with shimmering corals and darting schools of fish, a heartfelt reunion unfolds as Marlin, the cautious clownfish, finally finds his son. Nemo, the moment, is charged with emotion, as tears of joy and relief cascade down Marlin's face, a stark contrast to the fear that once clouded his heart. In that embrace, a profound realization washes over Marlin. His greatest mistake was not in protecting Nemo, but in not trusting him to carve his own path in the vast ocean. This journey has taught Marlin that love transcends mere safety. It's about instilling the courage to explore the world, to face its challenges head on. He understands now that the ocean is not just a place of danger, but also one of endless possibilities and adventures waiting to be discovered. As they swim back home, a palpable shift occurs within Marlin. He is no longer the overprotective father who kept Nemo close to his side, fearing the unknown. Instead, he embraces a new perspective, one that celebrates Nemo's growth. With pride swelling in his heart, Marlin watches as his son swims ahead to school, his little fins propelling him with newfound confidence. It's a moment of liberation, both for Marlin and for Nemo. Sign that trust has blossomed into a beautiful reality. Joining them is Dory, the lovable and forgetful fish who has become an integral part of their family. Together, they navigate the colorful reefs and swaying seaweed, each moment echoing with laughter and camaraderie. What began as a quest driven by fear and desperation has transformed into a journey woven with love, trust, and the kind of friendship that can weather any storm. The ocean, a living tapestry of life, danger, and breathtaking beauty, continues its eternal rhythm around them. Marlin and Nemo's story serves as a poignant reminder that even in the darkest depths, courage can illuminate the way forward. It whispers to all who hear it that love is the true compass guiding us through the waves of life, urging us to embrace the journey with open hearts and
I hope
brave
my
spirits.
story have brought good sleep to your child. I wish to bring same story to your children in future. Again, if you like my video, then please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you on the next video.